I'm sorry. We kind of shut off for a while. I don't know. The internet has a very interesting way of stream has a very interesting way of so
Yeah.
Is it
so
another
yeah, if you
virus?
no, it's not a virus. It's just with the weather now, it's like it kind of
Yeah.
makes it hard to connect. So yeah, for those of you that just got back in, we do apologize. Thank you guys again for tuning back into the bucket then. Uh, so yeah, we were just talking about earlier how there's another word that was used, which was dakun. Dakun. I can't even say dakun. Right? How do you say it?
Daku or
Dakun.
Dax.
That okay? I
Yeah.
haven't heard Dax
Real?
though. Yeah.
Like okay, like example, someone's telling like story, right? And you don't believe it.
Right. Right. Right.
Right?
Oh.
Like,
Dax. Cause I know
oh,
like Dax.
busted.
Oh shit, bro.
Oh, busted.
I'm gonna have a really hard time. I'm gonna have a really hard time doing the edits for this one because I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna have I feel like if I'm gonna try to spell these words, like they're gonna be like, man, this guy don't know how to spell.
And
I'm like,
then
how do
there's
you,
like what?
how do you,
There's leche.
how do you spell busted though?
Busted.
It's like, could you imagine we had like a spelling bee, but like with all the local words here, and you're
You
like,
should you may I have it in a sentence? Busted fan, your food's good. Yo, imagine having like a local spelling comp, bro. Like that would be
bro,
dope.
yo, we could have, dude, that would be great. It's like,
Your word is lanya. May I have it in a sentence? Lanya, boy, you didn't take out the trash.
bro, I can imagine it, yo.
Or the one dale.
It's like, yo,
Dale, why can you not spell?
your word is lousy, or like, what's another word?
If you can't
Oh.
hang on tang, even that one too, bro.
Oh my god, I'm going.
Or if you can hang, drink tang.
I was like, your word is misdeal.
Oh yeah, Miss Deal too.
Miss Deal.
Bro, yeah. Or the Bali and Bali.
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't think the new generation knows about this.
Nah,
But
bro.
if you guys don't know the reference,
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Freaking, we're gonna talk about
If you don't know, then drink tang.
we're gonna talk about one of the greatest card games of all time here in the Marianas, which is 3-7.
Oh yeah,
3-7, man.
yo.
3-7. 3-7.
Todas,
3-7 was a rite of passage, man.
todas.
Freaking baboy.
Baboy. That's the one you slap the card, bro. They know. Bro. Or when they're calling this in the table, like, bro, feed me right now, bro. I got the good stuff.
Dude, but I don't even know where the origins of 3-7 came from, but I remember playing 3-7 a lot back when I was in high school. Like, we would play it in the middle of like after we finished our work for biology class, and we would like I don't even know where to begin because like when I what like whenever I see my kids play cards, like this was especially like during the last days of school, when there's not a lot of work and everybody had like a lot of free time. Most of them were playing 3-7. No, most of them were playing Crazy Eights, right? And Goldfish was another one. But when I and
Hell no, I never played that during my high school year, bro. It was all 3-7.
Speed, you never played Speed though.
I did, but I didn't like it. 3-7 was the best, bro.
Okay.
That's how you know, like, if they're your boy, they're your boy, bro.
Speed and 3-7 are like Speed and 3-7 are like the classic the classic card games, man. They're the classic go to. I mean, Tongits is another one. Tongits yeah. But I really wanted to cover 3-7 because the concept behind 3-7 is one of the most interesting card games out there. And the thing about it is it's just systematically, it's just like if you look at it, 3-7 is just systematically perfect in the sense. Like, it's a game of intimidation, it's a game of manipulation, it's a game of strategy. Like, you have to think. But you're not just
strategy, bro.
you're not just thinking for yourself, also thinking about your partner too. Oh man.
I hate it too. Like if your partner has trash cards. That's why we like to like you know like Pagaga bro. Like oh, this guy has a good card. Oh, I don't want to drop this, but then it's like it's the trash card, you know. Like
You know, I feel like if I put this on auto caption also, you know what it's gonna misinterpret the words, man. They're gonna be like, what the hell is this guy saying? Pagaga? What? Papalatong? What?
Papalato.
Oh man. No, but yeah, you ever get the, when people say like local words like on video, right? And like YouTube has this auto generated caption thingy, like it just messes up the word because it doesn't know how to translate that word into like, or how to translate that word into English, because it was uh like if they I don't know, that's a little bit an example, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, it just like messes up your it just messes up the flow of the text,
One card game I didn't get was Egyptian Slap.
Egyptian slap.
Yeah.
Egyptian slap. You ever played Egyptian slap?
No.
Egyptian slap. Okay, I was actually man, this was that he could have hopped on, because I was playing Egyptian slap 2 weeks ago, and I remember like it was yesterday. So basically, you're throwing. There's a group of people. You throw down. You get a certain stack of cards. So it's usually divided into two. Divided into four. So it's preferably played in groups of four, or whatever is divisible by 52, right? And the idea of Egyptian slap is one person. Their cards are face down, so they hold it. They hold their deck, right?
Yeah.
And they basically slap. One person slaps down. Drops down one card, right? And then the next person to their right drops down another card, and then the next person drops down their next card. The idea here is that whoever has the most cards wins the game. But here's the thing: when you play Egyptian slap, right? In order for you to get the most cards, whatever is on the pile that you guys drop down, you can take it. But in order for you to take it, there has to be a certain pattern that plays out. So if, let's say for example, one person drops a 6, the next person drops a 6, slap the pile, and then it's yours. So you have to be fast enough to slap.
This is the one where you get all the cards. Like,
Yeah, this is where you try to capture all the cards, right? Another interesting one is called the sandwich. So basically, if somebody drops a 4, and then the next person drops a queen, and the next person drops a 4, you slap also. So you take that pile also. And what I find very interesting is, even if you run out of cards, if you know if you know to expect that, you could just like slap down.
yeah.
Some guys like they're very cautious. So sometimes they'll hold on to the card and be like, and they'll just like put down, right? But there's those guys that just slap, that take down the card, and then they immediately like slap it down.
Huh.
Solitaire. I would say on computer, yeah. I'd say people
Never played.
solitaire on computer was one of those games, like you kind of when you're really bored. And this was like when you had those computers that didn't like that only had the standard card games, like what was it on Windows XP. It was Solitaire, Minesweeper, and then Pinball. Those were your only options.
Oh yeah.
Dude, Pinball was the jam though.
Which one?
Like you know how on Windows XP, like those places that like didn't have like the major the major triple A games, right? But you had the standard games, which are like Hearts, Solitaire, and Minesweeper, and then pinball.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
pinball, yeah.
bro, that was
Was that like space bar? And...
dude. That was a vibe. I do miss those days. Mines- Minesweeper was fun, but I've never. You ever actually beat Minesweeper?
I do.
I was like, I'm always thinking like, oh, still missed. So
I think there's a world record for that.
there's a
So,
world record for
I
Minesweeper.
think so. Probably.
Fastest Minesweeper. Oh, yeah. I still don't get Minesweeper. I see a bunch of numbers and I'm like, okay, still don't get it.
Also, one game that's fun too. Uno.
No,
Uno is like
Bro.
that's a trust issue game right
bro.
there.
Uno was what inspired the
No, but here's the thing:
reverse
the
card.
creators of Uno had a rule saying that when you drop two, not drop again.
What?
But everybody that's been playing Uno doesn't like give a damn about that rule, bro. Because Uno's like a game where you know who's gonna be the dick, you know?
I was like, bro, I'm just gonna say this hands down. Uno was basically the fancy version of Crazy Eights.
Yeah.
Like if you think about it, like all the cards that you get in Crazy Eights is basically Uno. All you need to do to play Crazy Eights is just buy a deck of cards. Uno, you kind of have to buy it like, I don't know, a Jotun or like Eco, right? But yeah. You ever one thing I can't I like to do when I play Crazy Eights is like I like you know how like most of the time you would play with like 4 players, right? And then you played whoever finishes first is clear, and then it goes down to 3. I like to wait until there's only 2 of us left, and then you know that moment when you like try to collect all the 2s, the kings, the ace, and the 4s, and all you do is just slap them all together in one go, and just like bam. God. And then you see the look on the other person's face is like, you just held out your cards just to do that. I'm like,
It's like Uno too. Yeah.
bro. Wait, did you say there's an Uno too?
Oh, it's
Oh.
you cannot draw like another two.
And then
Really?
So once you drop two,
and then we
but
have
if you're an OG Uno player, we don't give a damn about that rule, bro. 'Cause-
It was like Crazy Eights, but Uno has really made itself as a really notable brand, because now we have collaborations with like Marvel, right?
and they even had like cars.
cars, man. Ka-chow. Ka-chow, ka-chow.
and then you have the Monopoly card games.
Monopoly had a card game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Monopoly is one of those games where like your relation your friendship is going to end here, like for whatever wholesome friendship you had.
I'm that type to raise your rent, bro. Don't even try to go to where I'm at. That's why I'll buy like some properties and also like the power source.
Yeah.
Utilities, bro. I would raise rent, bro.
Bro, man, whoever was in charge of utilities, man,
You're done, bro.
I hate I hate your soul right now, because like if you get all the utilities, man.
Especially if you buy it too, that like those big like housings.
Dude,
that's the one.
Yeah, I was like, no. Well, what really messes you up is like if somebody owns like one line.
Oh yeah.
Like so if somebody gets the like
Yeah.
if somebody like, for me, my strategy is like I'll take the browns and the blues. It's not much. It's cheap in the beginning, but once the game starts to pile on, like you have a mansion over, you have an apartment there. Woo, you're done. All all the browns and light blues, man. You go there, you're like you pay 400 or you pay 200 right off the spot.
I also want to try to cheat Monopoly.
Cheap Monopoly.
Yeah, like you're allowed to cheat.
Ah, like corrupt Monopoly.
I've never heard of that.
Really?
There's
a commercial about it.
that's an actual thing.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, like there's a version of Monopoly where you're supposed to cheat.
How the hell do you cheat in Monopoly?
I just
I
thought
don't
of
know.
something crazy, dude. Like, it's a throwback. Heelys.
Oh,
Bro.
shit.
Heelys, man.
Dude, I'm down to buy me a pair, dog.
I mean,
Straight
as,
up.
as a skater, yeah, man. I would imagine that you would
Heelys,
cop some
though.
Heelys though. Dude, Heelys.
Imagine use that like in the bar.
like
Pick
go-
up a girl. Or something. What's up? Like,
and then you do like one spin right after. You're like, hey there. No,
I remember when I had those. Oh my god, I had the worst accidents. Man. Especially when the rock gets tangled with
oh
the wheel.
yeah, no. That's why like you don't use your Heelys in like any place that has carpet, man. It's like it's weird.
Even the Segway.
Segway,
Hoverboard. Yeah.
bro. No, that's not.
Not really hoverboard, but like.
The Segway though. Like I don't know I don't know what it is, but it's like the fanny pack of the
Yeah.
of the drawstring bag. You know what I mean? I was like, Segways are like the long lost cousin of the scooter, but like
And
but like they mostly get like picked on a lot as a kid.
for real, bro. I think now, dude, like this is really throwback to in my high school years. Bro. This was when the time when everybody would rock a Pelican.
Oh
Yeah,
oh.
those cases, right? But then all teachers know like kind of like drugs or like like chew or something. You know?
bro.
And then that's when fanny packs came to about. It was like
Actually, you know what's interesting was I had a friend like we would play Yu-Gi-Oh a lot. And the thing was like he kept his Yu-Gi-Oh cards inside of a Pelican. So like he had like three separate decks inside of his Pelican. And sometimes he would travel to like whenever he goes to Guam, he would also get into some card games there because the card community in Guam is also pretty strong there. But the thing is like whenever he puts his Pelican through TSA, and from their mind they think like there's a weapon in here, there's some, but like they see it as like, are these Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Like, of all the things you could put inside of a Pelican, you would never think to see Yu-Gi-Oh cards inside of a. You would never think cards inside of a Pelican.
Because, bro, the original purpose for a Pelican is fucking weapons. Well,
they also put like camera stuff, like
Oh, yeah.
equipments, And then here in the islands, we use that for like, storage, like wallet, car keys, and stuff
Oh, yeah.
like that.
Without a doubt.
Drugs. That's a good major throwback.
I wonder if Pelican makes laptop cases.
Oh, actually,
I think they do. Yeah, they should.
if I can get a laptop case that can survive a 50-foot fall.
Or getting thrown underwater.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
dude, would you actually throw your Pelican underwater though?
Oh yeah.
I did already, yeah.
I tested. For sure.
Dude, you're the
They
same.
float.
I remember when we were in Managaha, man. This dude took his phone and put it inside of a water. He put it inside of a waterproof case, and he was like, I'm gonna test to see if this phone works in the water. So we were down in Managaha, right? And this dude just like he's just underwater, like taking films and stuff. And I was like, dude, how the hell is this working?
Right?
was like, what the hell?
And I didn't even test it prior.
Dude,
I
yeah.
just I just used my luck.
Like if there's one thing if there's one thing you gotta know in this stream is that Earl is the dude that is down to do just about anything. Like he like he got his phone. He got her. What phone do you have?
iPhone 13?
iPhone 13. He has an iPhone 13, right? And he's never tested out his waterproof case in the water. And on the day of, just like dumb stuff, checks his Instagram messages, and I'm like, bro, how the hell are you are a brave man. And the crazy thing was like, when we were underwater, right? He was like, you know what? I'm gonna test out the music underwater too.
Yeah.
The vibe though was weird though, cause it's like when we I don't know, we were listening to like certain songs underwater, so we listened to Glimpse of Us by Joji,
Yeah.
and like I was like, yo, we played it up in the air. I was like, okay, it sounds like the same old Joji, but like when you just listen to Glimpse of Us underwater, you're just like listening to the beat, and like you see the fishes underwater, you're like, am I getting sad with the fishes too? I'm like, bro, what? Dude, I don't know. If you ever listen underwater, if you like listening to music underwater is a vibe, man.
It is.
Yeah, it's trippy. It's like you're just like, cause it's hard to hear when you're in the water because all you can hear is the sound of the water sloshing around your ears. But for some reason, sound is able to break through. Hear a lot of interesting hear the music just from the water.
Yeah.
I don't know how I don't know
You
how
know when you go like this underwater, you can
really.
yeah, and it's loud.
Yeah, I feel like sound and water really it's groundbreaking when you think about it.
Unless it's like the vibrations that our ears are picking up.
Oh, it could be. Yeah.
Going to do.
Vlogs.
Thought about vlogs. My issue with vlogs is that I love sci-fi. Like, there's a lot of content creators already that a lot of content creators out there that are doing vlogs, and a lot of it focuses on life, travel, and places to go
You
and
know
places
what's
to see. It's
one
like,
creator here that I haven't seen? 7-0, bro.
oh,
Yeah,
man, dude,
that's a major throwback.
that was a vibe, man. I admire the work that they've done. Work and Ashley, were some of the most interesting. Um, actually, they so We670 had a their project where they wanted to get other to community project. So actually, at one point I was in a We670 video.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know if that video is still there, but it was we did something called a one word video. So it was like an introduction of ourselves. Well, we can only use the spin on this was that we can only use one word to describe questions that we were given. So it was like, that's a little bit about yourself. And I was like, oh, my name is so and so. But like, man, when I saw that, like when I answered my questions, I was like, man, I cringe. What the hell? What was I saying at the time? Because like when you start out, you kind of like those memories you have back then, and then you go back and you look at them again, kind of like you had that moment of like embarrassment for a bit, but that was on my end. Like I realized that I said a lot of things. I wasn't as confident as I used to be back then.
Dude, imagine doing Twitch as a cop, bro. like in the States, because you know how they have the body camera.
Yeah.
And they're like detaining somebody, then they get enough. Hey, shout outs to you for the resub or something. That'll be dope. No, I'm down to like watch.
Dude, have you seen traveling vloggers, man? Dude, like when they do live streams for their vlogs, man. I kid you not. They have a waist support system that they use uh hold the camera like in front of them, so they they have other equipment on their side. I'm like, how do you like? First off, how much weight is that altogether when you have all that equipment? It, like a, 'cause you're not just carrying the camera. You're also carrying the power supply, which is usually a power bank, right? Then you have a bunch of other peripherals like lighting, especially when it gets especially when it gets dark. Like, oh, and a hotspot if you're lucky enough. Or no, sorry, what was it? MiFi's, like portable internet system.
Portable.
I was like, if only though, because I know in places like Korea for example, like they have public Wi-Fi, so you can use it anywhere you go. But if you get like but I think it depends on which city. It depends on which city you're in, though. As far as I remember.
Huh.
Korea's a vibe though. I miss it.
How's it like? How's it like in Korea?
Dude, it's like man.
True. Do they have bidets there also?
Dude, they do. They freaking do, bro. Dead ass, dude. Dead ass, bro. Oh, the bidet story, man.
Oh.
I could still remember that. Clear.
Yo, John T, welcome to the stream. Hope you have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I hope you amazing. Welcome to the Breakpoint. It is currently, what time is it now? 9:02. Hope you guys are for those of you that are still tuning in. Hope you guys have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Amazing. Korea though, I hear a lot. Did you ever get to visit Lottie Tower?
I was in Gangnam.
You were in Gangnam.
I actually have the statue of Sai's hand like.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then when I went to Korea, that's when I tried live octopus.
Wait, did you say fried octopus?
Live, like
You ate
smooth.
live. You ate live.
It's small though.
You
but,
ate
like,
live octopus.
Yeah. But here's the thing that threw me off. Like I was like, don't pull because the thing might like wiggle out, and that's when I lost it. Dude, I'm like, fuck. Nah, bro.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Are you talking? You're talking about the tentacles, right?
Yeah.
So how'd you eat it? Was it like head first, or was it like the
I
legs?
just. But when he said like, don't poo, the thing might like wiggle out. That's the one that threw me off. I just spit that thing out.
Yo,
Oh. Other than that, man, I would want to go back to Japan. Japan vibe, bro. It's a trip.
I mean, Japan already opened up their flights recently.
Dude,
so
you could get drunk in public with their vending machine, bro. Like sober up. Okay, I'll have me a hot coffee, bro. They have like hot in the vending machine, dog. Like
yeah, that's what I heard. So I was like, dude. So I was like, if you
that is nuts.
yeah, they
So-
have so there's cold and there's also hot, bro.
Isn't there vending machines for underwear also?
to be specific, it's used underwear. Don't ask me how I know.
Oh,
What?
Don't ask me how I know.
that would be weird, bro. Used underwear.
Yeah,
if I see
no.
a stain, I'll be like, nope.
No, like like people like why, but people do have their kinks. But I like it's there in public, so I would assume that it's for a good reason. I hope.
Reduce, reuse, recycle?
I mean,
There's a thing too, like when people would tell you like, oh, you should go to 7-Eleven in Japan. Nah, bro. Family Mart is the go-to, bro, in Japan.
Family Mart.
Yes.
I hear like I know Family Mart's like one of the main convenience. There's four, right? There's four main convenience
Yeah,
stores in Japan. So
yeah,
they have
7-Eleven,
7-Eleven,
Family Mart,
Lawson.
yeah, and
I know there's a.
but usually it's 7-Eleven and Family Mart. It's like the two, but Family Mart is my go to one, bro.
Family Mart. Oh, hey Ronson, welcome to the stream. If you want to check out some of the replays of the podcast, you can actually check it out here
Live
on YouTube.
Yeah, bro. Dead.
Dude, that sounds fuck.
Yeah, dude.
I've Octopus.
And they serve it with you on a stick.
It's moving.
Crazy, bro. One thing I missed in Japan was their eel dish, bro. It's good. It sounds horrible, but it's good.
Was it live?
No. They like not fried, but it's like barbecue.
Oh, barbecue
Yeah,
eel sounds nice, especially
yeah,
like with
dude.
like unagi, like
Yeah.
dude, the unagi at umibozu,
Yeah,
bro. Bro,
I think Kimpachi sells eels, think so.
most Japanese stores usually.
but in Japan it just hits different, dude.
Yo,
like
dude, like
super different.
authentic Japanese.
I still want to try puffer fish though.
I don't know if I have the balls to eat. It's hard to tell like which parts of
Yeah,
of
right.
the
Like,
fish are
what
poisonous,
if this is not the part, you know? And they
And you gotta sign a waiver also.
you have to sign
like-
a waiver.
Yeah,
That's
to not sue the restaurant.
yeah. Basically, it's eating at your own risk. Like, that's your last meal, dude.
It's like you get your last meal and your famous last words, and you hope you have a friend close to you that can do your eulogy right after.
But I would still want to try puffer fish, dude.
I mean, drank, you drank snake venom, so
Oh yeah, that story, man. Not snake venom. It was that it was a shot that they had.
with the no, not snake venom. It was cobra.
Yeah, it was a cobra in the.
Yeah, it was a cobra in a shot in
Yeah.
a shot bottle.
Where did that originate from?
Think like Middle East.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't remember if they had cobras in the desert. If there's one thing I do want to avoid when I'm in the if I ever go to. Have you ever seen a camel spider?
Yeah, those dude.
Bro.
The image, like I've seen images of those. Be like, that looks deadly than a black widow.
Dude, that's big.
Yeah,
That's a big boy right there, man.
that's bigger than a tarantula.
Dude, it's 3 times the size of a tarantula. It's almost big as it's almost as big as a human waist. Like, bro, that looks like something out of a horror movie, man.
Throwback snack, bro. I love when they had those bugs and ants on a candy. Have you ever tried those?
Thing?
Yeah, they had it in I love those snacks.
No way.
Yeah,
For real?
yeah, dude.
I love Saipan had some very interesting snacks that you could buy. But I never had the ants one.
Really?
No.
So the ant one was like, it was like a lollipop. Like, you know how they have like the bug lollipop and
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Ants, no. Scorpion, yes. I've seen
They
that.
had the ant.
I don't
It
remember
was,
the
it was
ants,
like
though.
it was like. I remember like trying out the bugs though. Oh.
The weirdest one I got from I Love Saipan. This was this was straight from the owner of I Love Saipan himself. So Alex Yoon gave us jerky as a consolation prize for a business competition. So what he did was he gave us two bags of jerky. One bag was kangaroo jerky, and the second bag was crocodile jerky. And I was like, they're just kidding, right? this is
Crocodile meat though is good, especially when they cook it like chicken nugget style, bro.
man.
Nice, yeah.
I'll tell you one thing though. Both of them taste pretty good. Kangaroo jerky was surprisingly though. Kangaroo jerky was a lot tougher than crocodile jerky, but it had a very distinct. It had a very distinct taste to it. Like you know the generic term where like people say like it tastes like chicken. Yeah,
Yeah.
it kind of.
I hate that term, dude.
What?
Like
What
I
though?
hated. Okay, so this was when I was young and I actually ate dog, bro. But I didn't know it was dog.
Oh.
Yeah, so it kind of fucked me up
Oh shit.
because it was cooked adobo style. So, but then it threw me off because like when you try dog meat itself, like your body becomes hot, dude. Like you're gonna feel hot, really hot. That's why my uncle was like, "Oh yeah, you know what you're eating?" I was like, "A chicken, right?" No, woof woof. And I was like, "Oh,"
Dude.
but then this guy had the audacity to say it tastes like chicken too, and I'm like,
Man, I was like, I know. Dog was dogs are usually eaten at some parties, man. And I remember, man, when I was 6, 7, I remember going to the backyard. All I saw was a pig being hung upside down and a dog being hung upside down, and I was like, and they were both still alive. I was like, what's going on in the back? Because all I hear are like whines from a dog and whines from a pig, and there are a bunch of guys in the back. And this was like when there was a party. Like this is the pre celebration thing, and like man, like the things that I saw, man, I'm like, I did
I've
not
tried
know.
shark meat, dude. Or that tastes like sandpaper.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it kind of does have a sandpapery kind
Yeah.
of feel.
Never tried shark actually.
Shark meat, especially with coconut milk, pretty good.
First and last, bro.
But like that was when we ate shark a lot back when I was back. Nowadays it's like because of I really feel strongly for environmental conservation, right? And sharks are important in our ecosystem because they help balance out the food chain.
Yeah, they
And
do.
the problem now is that there's a lot of poaching in major areas, especially for commercial use. And the thing is, like, people, shark fin soup is one of is a very popular is a
Yeah, it
very
is.
popular dish. But what happens is like they take the shark, they kill it, they remove the fin, and then the bodies are just there left out to die. And because of stuff like this, it really puts an imbalance into our food chain system. And it's hard when stuff like that happens because that means that more when you have an imbalance in the food chain, that means stuff like praise start to become more rampant.
Yeah.
And if there's more praise, right, that also means that things like vegetation, right, especially in the water, really really are reduced because of overpopulation of smaller preys. And because of that, they don't have major predators that can balance out that system, which
Yeah,
means that
true.
in the end, it makes it a lot harder to a lot harder to balance out the food chain, which also affects us because that also means that they often result into food shortages. Yeah, that's I did in my mind I was like, man, all these predators can are evil, and I realize now that there's a much more importance to having predators uh in our ecosystem because they help balance that out.
There's this place too in China, dude. Like eat dogs, bro. Like that. They even have a market for it, bro. That's scary.
Yeah, some of them
Because I saw that video on Vice. And this is the dumbest thing I've ever done because I was watching it while eating, so I'm just there like, oh no.
Yo.
I don't know. I feel I've developed a stomach for these kinds for these kinds of things. Oh man. Oh, hey James, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Long time no see. Having a good evening so far. But yeah, great. It's even bad because like you see them live in a market and most of them are in like cages. Like the
Ooh.
living conditions though, like
Exactly,
and
yeah.
they're like really small cages too. That matter
Yeah.
too. I don't know. It's hard. It's heartbreaking. To see things like that happen.
I tried eating bat,
Bat?
like fruit bat.
Fruit bat, no,
Yeah.
but I hear it's a really I hear it's a really good.
This was in Palau. So
Did you
yeah,
say Palau?
yeah. They people in Palau eat fruit bats.
Rhoda also they also have they
Low
also
key though, low key.
is low key for real? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
cause it's isn't it
yeah.
okay, that's
But Rhoda has the best binadu, bro.
not do.
Deer meat, dog, like legit.
I
Bro.
remember didn't
Yeah, deer meat for dinner.
deer
Yeah,
meat for dinner went to Rhoda. Yeah, I remember.
it was crazy because he came here during like COVID time, bro.
Yeah,
And
that
I,
was
no, I actually saw him in the store one time in
oh, for real?
Jotun. Yeah, I think they were like
God.
just packing some food for the trip.
Oh, like to go up to the Northern Island?
Yeah.
Alright, he was with Governor Torres, right?
Yep.
No, but if you ever watched one of his videos and or he had an Instagram post about his leg.
Oh yeah. What happened?
He actually got out, bro. Like,
For
yeah, cause he was like fucking, he burned like one area in the Northern Islands, and would have been like a sanctuary or something.
Fuck.
But dude, that guy's feet was like swollen,
Dude, I
bro.
saw it, man. I was like,
It's like
it was a
a
big
beehive stung him and wasps and like bullet ants, just like
There's bullet ants in Rhoda. I mean, the north.
Nah,
That's not Rhoda. The northern islands. Yeah.
There's also this place too. Like they have a tradition, bro. Like you wear the gloves of bullet ants and they bite you, bro.
What?
Yeah,
You wear
dude.
gloves?
It's like a homemade glove. It's made out of leaf.
It's
And
made out of
then,
what?
like those leaves, right? The Carolinian people make
Oh,
of.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, yeah.
So it's like it's crazy, dude. Like the reason why you gotta wear these gloves is to be a man, the tribe. It's like an initiation.
Crazy though. Like, there's the amount of pain.
So
that
like these two YouTubers went to that like island and tried it out. Dude, the guy didn't even you gotta last at least like 30 minutes, bro.
30 minutes.
Yeah, dude, that guy didn't even last. It was like 1 minute and then he started feeling nauseous. He started having seizures and stuff like that. Yeah, crazy, dude.
Ooh,
Oh,
Like imagine like all these like tribal, like stuff and their ritual.
a bit. That's that's really extreme though to wear bullet ant. I was like the pain that'll come like after like within the span of 1 week. Oh, imagine trying to wash your hands like soap. You're like you can already feel the burn. Oh, oh. Just thinking about it just gives me
Yeah, you're just like, oh no.
yeah. I was like, hey. Again, a lot. It's a lot to uncover when you it's a lot to uncover when you think about it though. Like of ants for the most part. Man, I'm like, yeah, yeah, bullet. Yeah, so bullet ant gloves. I was like, I remember Coyote Peterson did a took a sting from a bullet ant, man. Man, sweating bullets,
I
man.
guess she'd be dead by now.
Really?
He's still alive.
I'm like, who in their mind would go?
I think he's already used to it.
No, like that's a lot. That's a lot, bro. That's a lot to take in. Oh hey, I know it's for content, but man, like
You're risking it, everything.
I'm like, this is not even Jackass, bro. I'm like, oh, I wonder if he's taking the. I wonder if he's taking if he's ever taken a scorpion sting before.
Scorpion.
I think he's done it, yeah.
I don't want to think of like I don't want to. I don't ever want. Don't want to ever come across a scorpion, man. I know they're small, but to get stung by a scorpion is like,
It's deadly.
yeah,
I feel like the smaller ones are more deadly.
Yeah, yeah.
because it's more concentrated. So like, and especially if you're trying to find the same, you have to use the same. Okay, if you get stung by a scorpion, you have at least 30 minutes to you have within 30 minutes to get medical help, because otherwise you go straight into being a statistic basically. And oof, I don't know, scorpions do take a lot for something that small. But what I heard though is that, because like in Australia, scorpions are pretty are a common appearance in like some households. But like if you get a scorpion stuck in a bathtub, all you need to do is fill it up with water, because like scorpions can't swim.
Yeah, they can.
But yeah, I do not ever want to come I do not ever want to come across a scorpion. Absolutely. Speaking of which, it's Scorpio season. uh
Libra too.
oh, Libra season's already finished, my guy.
Now it's Scorpios.
Scorpios. This is when the Scorpios rise. I was like, yeah, what do you guys believe in astrology?
In a way, maybe, yeah.
Like,
But I don't like it when people overdo it.
I mean,
I watch your sign, oh, I can't fuck with you like that. What? You know? Okay.
yeah.
I don't even fuck with you. I don't even know you. Ask me what's my sign? What the?
Look, I think astrology and horoscopes are interesting, but like, especially like with personality tests and stuff like that. Like
Libra all the way, bro. Yes, sir.
you're a Libra. Aren't you a Libra?
Yeah.
Oh, that's. I know we have a pretty good connection because I'm a Gemini. But yeah, like, there's
But
some
then, like,
parts I agree.
that's the new move right now.
There's like compatibility and stuff.
Yeah, compatibility. Like,
so water signs can't get with air signs, and
like
Yeah, it's
I'm all elements. Eh.
like what are you, the Avatar?
Yeah, I'm the avatar. That's my sign.
You're the Avatar. Oh. No, but yeah, like but it goes to that extreme though. Like, you're already pre-basing somebody based off of what is predetermined, and I don't think that's a good way to base a person. Like, because I feel like people are more than what the stars will tell them.
Have you ever tried getting sleep paralysis?
Oh God, no! Frick. I'm like, I've gotten sleep paralysis when I was in the eighth. I hated that. And I started to learn that there are certain times when I do get a sleep paralysis, and it's between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m.
yeah.
That's like after you sleep, and then you wake up in the middle of the night and you try to get back to sleep. That's when your sleep paralysis kicks in.
Yeah. True.
I hated that, man. I really felt like I was being possessed.
You are in a way. Can't move.
Yeah, you can't move, and it feels like I'm seeing some. I feel like I see somebody when I'm in the state of sleep. At one point, I thought I saw a shadowy figure choking the hell out of me. And then another one, I thought I saw the Grim Reaper right before my eyes. I'm like, oh shit. I guess this is it, huh? And nowadays I'm a lot more cautious about like how I sleep now because I don't want to get into the state of sleep paralysis again. And like I try to do stuff like uh I uh like if I'm in the middle of the night, sometimes I stay by myself, I leave the lights on. Because I don't think you'll get sleep paralysis when you have your lights turned on.
Mm.
But man, it's a lot harder to go back to sleep though because your body needs melatonin. And
I mean,
then
with me, bro, I have a third eye, so
Yeah.
that's why you don't bring me around. Don't bring me around, cause I'll joke around, but I could see stuff.
yeah, we were actually just having a discussion about that in a few episodes
Yeah,
back.
where I explained that really scary story, bro. That was a crazy story, man. Like, imagine a 5 foot girl just like pushes you on the chest really hard and then speaks to you in like in a voice, dude. Like the one that really scared me was after the after one.
The cupboard incident.
No, it was the one at my friend's house when I saw the
Uh,
thing that
oh shit.
it was. I mean, I still got scary stories, bro. Like it's dumb, bro. Like in my uncle's house, there's this like little kid that I've yeah. Sometimes like when you're peeing, bro, you're gonna hear like a kid tap.
What?
Yeah.
Huh.
And the
Yeah.
crazy part is you could hear like a kid laugh. You know how kids run, right? When they're when they're running and they're laughing.
Yeah.
You could hear that in the back. But he doesn't bother me, so But one day, my goal is to go to the Warrens' house. Ed and Lorraine.
What?
Those are the real Conjuring people, bro.
What?
Ed Warren and Lorraine Warren, bro.
Oh yeah.
They were known for being a demonologist, like studying like ghost stuff. And they have in their house, bro. Their house is a museum now, so they have the real Annabelle doll and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Dude,
But I'm not going to the doll, bro. No, bro. I'm not even gonna look at that doll.
when you showed me that the picture of
Oh,
the doll,
Robert?
yeah,
There's Robert. Robert too. Robert is worse than Annabelle. And this one, like, and this doll is like, it's not kept away though. It's like in the in. Like,
it's like up
look at
for display.
that dude. And here's the thing: they sell Robert the dolls, but it's like a duplicate kind of.
So you don't get the same effect as the original.
No, but you could if you let the spirit in, so-
What?
yeah,
it's,
dude.
it's like those pre-manufactured.
Actually, someone did that.
for real?
Yeah. And then shit went spiral, man. Like his house light started flickering and stuff like that, and he couldn't sleep. He would have like bite marks or something.
Yep. Very very unsettling indeed. Very very unsettling. Ooh. Ugh. Oh. I'm already feeling it in my system. Just thinking about that, I was like, rah, no.
Yeah, dude, Robert the doll, man.
Somewhere in the UK, right?
Yeah, somewhere there in the UK. There's just even one artifact too that I want to look at. It's called the Book of Satan. It's a real
That's an actual book.
yeah, bro. It's a real legit.
I mean,
Bro,
I don't.
it's like this size, bro. The book.
You're telling me that it's bigger than the Bible?
Yeah.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh.
Oh,
The fact, the
spooky
fact,
season, bro. I have a lot.
the fact that there's also a church.
Yeah, like Satan.
Yeah,
Satanic.
yeah. Satan is
Satan is.
the
I feel
Satanism.
like all religions. Thinking of it, you're listening to one like a preacher, right?
Yeah.
You're listening to him, so that's like higher power and stuff.
Right, right. I mean, when you put it that way, it kind of does make sense. Yeah. Ooh, that's a lot to take in, though. That's a lot to take in. Basically, is upon us, so all the more reason why.
There's like so much stories, bro, that I've young, bro. Like okay, you know airport field, right? And you know those bunkers.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
So and this happens, dude. Like if you go there and hang out like 12 p.m., you're gonna see like a white shadow figure, bro. Just walk by.
what?
Yeah, bro. A white shadow figure.
What?
Yeah,
12 a.m. at night.
yeah, bro. Like I kid you not, I'm being dead ass. Like you'll see it. Like
I gotta tell you the story because it happened at airport. So
Oh.
I told you that story,
Yeah.
but I don't. You weren't with us at that time, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened was I was dropping off some friends home, and I took they stayed in Dan. So raining that night, and so by the time we got to airport field, I took the one that had the least amount of lights. I figured this was
Like the one passing the hospital. Or like.
yeah, yeah. So I went there. I took the road, right, and one next to it's the one in the airport amount of lights because you know how like there's one road that's closer. Took the one
yeah.
I took the other road, and the thing was like it stopped raining. I don't know. There was one point where like it was raining, and I turned on the windshield wipers on the front and the back, and then when it stopped raining, I turned off the front of my windshield wiper. The backside of my windshield wiper, I turned off. It's still moving, and I tried to turn it on, still moving, and then I turned it off. It was still moving. It was only by the time I got to the stop sign, it turned off, and I was
Yeah,
like,
dude, airport would be like a trip though.
I'm like, but I got creeped like hella creeped out, man. I was like, and the thing was like there were four of us in the car, and we were like, yep, we're not going down this part of the not going down this part of the road, man. Absolutely not.
Did I ever? I think I told that story. The one in La Fiesta.
La Fiesta.
So remember the rest in peace to their soul that Godfathers.
Yeah.
Got murdered. Yeah,
Right,
got
right, right.
murdered there. So this was way back, like during my high school years. Me and my friends, had to go to La Fiesta, ghost hunt. you know. And then we came upon her site, fast, right?
Yeah.
And there's candles on her picture, right? The candle the candles weren't lit. But once we got closer, that's when all the candles start to light up. And I thought I was tripping out. My friends thought we're all tripping out. And then they went forward, but I didn't go forward. Because I had that feeling. When I know there's a presence, dude, like I became like really pale, bro. They're like, dude, why you not moving? Like, I feel like a bad sign. And then once we were walking, the candles like turned off. Not turned off, but like they just like didn't lit up anymore. And we're like, oh, okay, this is bad. And then they're like, should we run? Like, no, we the car. Once we're walking back, that's when we heard like a sound, bro. Or like someone say, "Help me, bro!" Like loud. Imagine you're at La Fiesta like 2 in the morning, bro, and then you hear that, bro, in the back. Oh,
Bro.
that was some
Yeah,
crazy stuff,
no.
man.
That's
But that's the thing I love about with my third eye, bro. Like crazy stuff, man.
I don't know. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could. I could. There's some.
The mic.
Oh yeah. But yeah, like it's a very unsettling it's very unsettling when you think about it, man. I remember Earl was like, "Yo, we should go to Lafayette." You know, those moments where like where we're just chilling at the old place and we're like, "Hey,
Yeah.
let's do something." And then Earl's like, "Yo, let's go to La Fiesta at night." And then I'm pretty sure this dude still wants to go check out La Fiesta.
Of course.
Oh, you're gonna go to La Fiesta? Take this dude. Didn't you go to La Fiesta at night though?
Yeah, it was this one Halloween night. I was with like another group of friends.
Yeah.
Didn't catch anything, sadly.
What time did you
Ouija
go?
boards, don't ever try it.
Huh? Did you? Have you tried?
It's crazy, dude. Sometimes you think like someone's moving it, but because the way you do it is you're not pressing it.
Oh, you're just touching it.
All a spirit.
Huh.
First and last, though, I'm never doing that.
Nope. I'm done. All right. I think we've definitely gone over time though. Uh ladies and gents, thank you again for tuning in. I think this is a good time for us to cap the stream, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys again for tuning in. You guys have been amazing. You guys continue to stay amazing. If you guys want to check a replay of this stream, it's going to be available up on YouTube. So if you guys want to check out, if you guys, for those of you that are on Twitch, don't forget to check out our link right over here. All right, and yeah, if you if anything, we will be streaming again next week. You guys have been amazing. You guys continue to stay amazing. Before we close, anything you guys want to mention to the to our viewers?
I don't know.
Just be you. Make moves. Stay safe.
All right, y'all, you do you guys. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Poison, thanks again for tuning in. You guys have been amazing, and as always, stay groovy, y'all. Peace out. See you guys on the next stream. Peace. Wait, that's not my. Whoops. Okay. Where was this time?